FD. Now, you should have already installed the parameter editor software on your computer. So you should have a folder that looks like this. You'll double click on that, go to where it shows parameter editor. 3.4.2 is the version you'll need to be able to use this with all 2G and 3G FD models. So we'll click on this, and this is what we come up with. Now, you should have a COM right there. There should be, well, if you've got a lot of different things plugged into your computer, then you'll see more than one. But since we've only got the one plugged in, we know it's going to be COM3. If it says no COM, then we know it's not recognizing where we're plugged in. By the way, this only works on PCs. It does not work on Macs. So leave this untouched. Now, the EV07 was the name of the original FD model. So you must click on this. The FDCs were what's known as the EV07S. The 3G models are the 07W. So we'll click on that. Must always click Open Port. Now, you're going to get a blue device tool that needs to be plugged into the computer so that you've got the, it looks like a little thumb drive, that goes into the computer first, then the wire or cord goes into the blue device tool. The other end goes into the charging cradle. Once that's all connected up and you've got the device, which needs to be on in the charging cradle, and by the way, it won't turn itself on, you need to actually turn it on if you've got one of the new blue device tools that will be able to be used with any of the Windows systems. I'm running Windows 10 now. So we'll click on where it says check model number and read, and we see that this comes up straight away. So the software version here is 1605. I don't know if this is the one we're going to continue with, but this is the one that we currently have on this model that I've got plugged in. The IMEI, every telecommunications device has a distinctive IMEI, so this is the one for the 3G FD I have in there now. Mobile number A, this is the number that you would put for emergency contact 1. It's a good idea to use mobile numbers. However, you can use landline or even 000, but we highly recommend all emergency contacts have a mobile number. So we'll just type in that right there for contact 2. We know that in Australia they always start with 04, so we'll just type in a bunch of numbers there. Contact 3, let's make that this one. Okay, so those are our 3 contact numbers. Time zone. We see that I've already got time zone 8.0 in here. This is set up for West Australia. The 8 refers to 8 hours plus Greenwich Mean Time. So for example, if you're in Queensland, it's going to be 10, and if you're someplace where it's daylight savings time, well, that's going to vary. Name in SMS. Now, if you want to put, let's say, for example, the 3 contacts are the sons and daughters of the user. So say the user is female, you might want to put its mum, something along those lines, or you can type the person's name. But this way, when the SOS button is pushed on the unit, it's going to read its mum instead of just have that blank. So you can either, that's not critical to put something there. If you want to put something there, that's fine. Geofence, we don't need to worry about any of this. For Australia, this is what should be, the reading is on your device, and it should be on. Basically, the AGPS helps the GPS network. It refers to assisted GPS. It uses cell tower triangulation in conjunction with the satellites to basically give you a read a bit quicker. And if you don't see all the satellites, generally a more accurate location. Overspeed and motion alarm, both these are off and they should stay off. We don't need to worry about that. Leave the password as 123456. We're not going to switch the password on, so we would just leave that as it is. The battery status 81 refers to the fact that there's 81% battery charge in the unit. GPRS interval, we leave that off. That doesn't concern us. I've got an Aldi SIM card in the unit that you're looking at now. So the APN would read mdata.net. This doesn't make a great deal of difference unless you use the website, but it certainly is needed if you are going to use the website. So these both can be left blank, APN username, password, the IP or domain, smart-tracking.com if you wanted to use the website. Port, ignore that. Now the function control, the only things that need to be ticked down here are the SMS alarm. That means the texts are always going to come in, and the power saving mode. None of these other things need be ticked. Once this is all done, you would click Save. You're going to get Write Successful. Click that, and you're good to go. If you have any questions, give us a call.